You know, I'm going to discuss something that's been bothering me for a long time with this generation, and it's the woke movement and how a lot of people, especially this new generation, want to erase history. They want to sweep things under the rug like they never even happened. Like pledging allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Since when is that a crime? I used to have to do it when I was a kid, almost 40 years ago. And this generation is just so fucking goddamn ignorant. Their thinking, their method of thinking, I don't know. The fact that they're the ones that are going to run this country scares the shit out of me. Somebody needs to do something and put a halt to what's going on in the education system, because they're teaching things they should not be teaching in school. It's become backwards. I've got no problem against people who are gay or anything. I've got gay friends. My best friend's gay. I love him to death. But they should not be teaching kindergartners about sexuality and sexual orientation. That's going backwards. What does a 5-year-old need to know anything about that for? I mean, what the fuck? Doesn't it bother you guys that our school system and our government has become like this, and what the woke movement and women's movement has even done? Ever since the whole discovery with Harvey Weinstein that went down a few years ago, it seems like everything has changed, and now there's all these new bullshit rules and all this crap that's going on. And you want to erase things like slavery out of the past, act like it never happened, and sweep it under a rug. You want to put down and shame Christopher Columbus because he supposedly killed some Native Indians. A lot of people killed Native Indians and scalped Native Indians. That's a fact. The world was an evil place back then. And slavery has been going on before the dawn of time. Before the Bible even, slavery was going on. That's nothing new. Slavery still goes on even today. We don't see it. It's different now. We are the ones that are the slaves. We got to conform to these millennials' rules because the bullshit they come up with, it shouldn't be that way. And I plan to put a stop to it one way or another. I'm going to protest. I'm going to do what I have to do to make sure that everything gets back on track and gets back to normal the way I see fit. And I know there's a lot of you out there that agree with me, and there's some of you that aren't going to agree. Those of you that agree with me, good. I hope to hear from you, and I hope that we can all do something together to put a stop to this madness that's going on. I mean, I'm not a fan of the presidency of Biden, nor a fan of Trump. I don't care for neither candidate. I never voted for either one. I'm against both of them, as a matter of fact. And this country's going to hell. I mean, we needed a lot of things. We need another fucking stimulus check. Our government's refusing to put a stimulus check out. Instead, they give child tax credit that they gave for all these people who keep popping out kids that can't fucking use a condom or birth control. They keep fucking getting pregnant and on welfare, and that won't fucking stop having kids. There should be a limit to how many children someone should have. There should be no more than 3. Then that person should be forced to have their tubes tied or sign some kind of agreement saying they'll use birth control. Because we already have too many people in this country. That's what COVID's about. It's wiping people out. Because we're overpopulated. We're becoming like China. And it's just not fucking fair. We need to do something. We need to do something right now. Right this moment, as I'm saying this. For your children and your children's children. We have taught them the wrong things. That's why they got this mentality thinking that this woke movement is what's going to change things. But it's not. It's going to piss a lot of people off like it's pissed me off. And it's going to piss a mass majority of people off. And you can call me backwards if you want, but I'm the one that's more modern. I'm not backwards. And it just pisses me off that it's like this. And I definitely want to put a change and an end to it. I mean, pledging allegiance to your own country, very important. Why do we give aid to foreign countries? Why do we open up the border of Mexico to let people in here? We got our own fucking homeless people here in California. We got homeless children that are fucking eating out of garbage bins. If you look closely, you'll see. And our fucking president goes and gives funding to foreign aid. I don't care if it's Russia, Ukraine, or whoever. We need to stop fucking worrying about other countries. We need to worry about our country. America for America. America comes first. Not no fucking third world foreign country. Fuck them. They need to have their own government help them out. We don't need to be feeling sorry for another foreign country. Foreign policy needs to be abolished altogether. We need to take care of our own, period. Because no one else is going to do it. Our government's corrupt as all hell. Our presidency is corrupt. The Democrats and Republicans are all fucking corrupt. We need to establish some kind of order. Because there's just too much chaos out there. We need to help our own people. We don't need foreigners coming in here and taking over. I know Mexico's a bad country. I know a lot of bad shit goes on over there. And those people they're letting in through the border, some of those people are fucking murderers, rapists, child molesters, thieves, criminals of all kinds. And they come over here to California because fucking Biden let them in. They come here and they bring fentanyl with them and all kinds of other drugs. And people are dying off of their product. There's a documentary on Netflix about drugs, which you guys need to see. It's very important. It'll tell you about how they make that fentanyl and how they deliver it over here. How people have died. And it's just not fair. What's the punishment to them when somebody dies? There needs to be a repercussion. They need to be, to me, hung by the gallows, my opinion. Because that's how I feel. Or they'd be put in front of a firing squad for doing that. A 16-year-old girl died 2 weeks ago. It was a runaway in San Francisco. She was found overdosed on fentanyl, and they're trying to locate the dealer who sold it to her. And it's probably some fucking foreigner from out there that came over here who was brought over here by Biden. I mean, I fucking hate our presidency so much. There needs to be a change. And the change starts right now in our own backyard.